In this video, we're gonna take, we ain't taking nothing. Yeah, we are. We're taking the top off of the last clutch of 2021, first clutch of 2022. Alright guys, so finally getting back into the groove just a touch. We'll see how long this lasts. But anyway, we're going to be cutting a last clutch that was laid in 2021. So, and really we kind of go by hatch or cut date. So this clutch will be the first clutch for 2022. However, we did ultrasound just yesterday for us here. And oh my goodness, there's about 30 girls that are 40 plus millimeters, so that's usually the indicator for being an egg, so moving from the follicle to the egg status. Definitely once they hit 40, there's no way they can reabsorb or anything like that. So there's about 30 girls upstairs that are slated to start dropping eggs within the next 30 days or so. So very 30 to 55 days or so. So anyway, that's really exciting for us. Our season is well underway, and there's probably another 20 to 50 girls in the 25 to 35 range following right behind these girls. So yeah, 2022 is looking to be huge for sure. But anyway, enough about 2022 and where that's going. We are here today to cut this clutch of eggs, and it's a het pairing, so we're kind of building for the future. But this was a pastel spider exanthic to an orange dream fire. So we're really trying to get orange dream and fire into, well, we already kind of have fire in the exanthic world, but we're trying to bring in OD because it cleans up so well. So we're definitely trying to put orange dream into this just to clean it up a little bit so that it looks good. Super excited about that. So with that said, let's jump right in. We'll cut this clutch and see what you guys think. All right, Joe, so we're getting started here. I'm going to lay these eggs out, but I do want to correct myself. So the pairing for this clutch is a Spider Kelly visual SK exanthic female to an OD fire. So I think I had said pastel, but there's no pastel in this. So this cutting should be pretty decent without the spider. And we are sitting at, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. Our sheet said 8, but I don't know if Matt Thomas can count because there's clearly 7, and I'll show you. There's 7. No matter which way you count that, that's 7. And this is the footprint of the tub that they sat in. Really small. So that said, there's no way we would have fit another egg in there. So you're on call, Matt Thomas. 7 eggs. So I'm gonna put these up here. Kind of taking these apart. You can see these kind of pull apart pretty easy. If the eggs aren't really ready and you've left them all clutched together like we do, as Gavin says, the way they lay is the way they stay. Same here. I don't mess with them. If they fit in our Sistema tubs, and I don't mess with them. Now, if they stick up high and I got to take a couple off, I'll do that. We'll tuck them in the corners or something. But usually, the way they lay is the way they stay. All right, so here we go. Kelly spider, Xanthic, to an OD fire. So the most prominent thing we're going to see here is OD fire spiders. It's going to take us a while to figure out the Kelly stuff. And right off the bat, that's either fire or Orange Dream fire. No spider in there. But that is 100% het for SK. And because we're not doing this live, I can't ask you guys which eggs to cut, so I'm just going to go straight down the line here. So that is either, that is probably a fire spider, just based on the color. I would expect, now I've never made OD fire spiders or OD spiders, but I would expect more orange if there was some OD in here. It is super reduced, which OD can do. So this might really be an OD fire spider just because of the reduction, how light it is. You know, this, I think between the spider and the fire, it would really wash out the Orange Dream, which is what I think we're looking at. And that very well may have Kelly in it as well. Most of these I'm not going to know right off the call with Kelly. The Kelly gene is pretty subtle for the most part, and it looks, the single gene looks kind of similar to Enchi. So now this one is definitely a little more dirty, so this may be a fire spider, but I'm not seeing the orange. So another spider. Yeah. Right down the line here. Egg number 4. Again, something else looking, yeah, so that is the head stamp. So that's at least fire. I don't know if you can see. You should be able to see that. Yeah, there you go. So at least a fire, possible OD fire. And again, all of these are 100% het for SK Xanthic. Looks like another spider. Yeah, I think this is just a straight spider. I'm not really seeing anything that says fire or Orange Dream. It is really reduced. I know Kelly is a reduction gene as well as a color enhancer, so that could be a Kelly spider. But you know, a lot of these combos we haven't made or haven't seen as far as the Kelly stuff goes. That's probably a fire. It's interesting. I just, with these genes at play, the Orange Dream, fire, and spider, I just would expect a whole lot more color pop in some of these animals, and I'm just really feeling a touch let down. Yep, here's another spider combo that really looks Xanthic. So that's either lacking some development as far as color palette, or there's some really craziness at play here. I'm going to lean toward the first one there and say this just has got to color in before we really see what it has. Alright, I'm going to come right back to you in 2 seconds. Alright, here we go. I'm going to we can take a look at some of this stuff. Alright, this is the first one we cut here. That is probably a fire or an OD fire. This spider looked pretty good, very clean. So the Kelly gene does clean, but this is almost white. So I do think some color is going to come in here. So this is probably going to be like a fire spider or an OD fire spider. This one here you definitely see has a little bit more just normal spider-like colors. So that could, whoop, that could be just a spider, or that could be what I would call like a fire, excuse me, fire spider. And then right down here, another fire type animal. I don't think there's OD in there. It's just a little too busy, a little too noisy. This may also be another OD fire. I think this clutch is really lacking in the color development. At least a lot of the color hasn't come in. So another spider combo, not too dirty, so this could be fire spider or OD spider. We'll see. And then the last one that we looked at, I mean, this one just really looks xanthic. It's just, yeah, I look at that and there's really nothing but black and white, silver. There's no other tones of color. So we'll see what happens with this, but if that ends up being an xanthic, yeah, we got some rethinking to do for sure, because that means the male, which was purchased as an OD fire, has SK xanthic? What? So I'm shooting this video in the beginning, before I cut the clutch of eggs, because it's really hard to get the same lineup. But anyway, I think the clutch turned out fantastic. It's amazing, unbelievable. Some of the best animals we've produced so far this year. Anyway, we'll catch you guys on the next video.